Ask boxing fans for their favourite fight, and most would say Marvin Hagler and Thomas Hearns in 8 minutes of unforgettable fury for the middleweight title. The first round was one of the greatest in history, but for Hearns, it was a losing night.
Was I there? I wasn't there. I didn't see that fight.
You look like you were there in the first round.
I tried to box him. I couldn't box him. I started punching with him. I started to get the edge, but my punches wasn't getting through because I couldn't put full power behind it.
He fought 3 of the most brutal rounds in the history of sports with damaged legs going in, and broke his right hand, and I broke it virtually in half. The very first round, when he staggered Marvin, he broke the hand.
The breathless drama continued until a cut Hagler had to survive an inspection from the doctor in round 3.
I think that cut made him mad.
Another right hand. Hearns turns his back, takes another right. Hearns in deep trouble again. Hearns is down. Hearns is down in the 3rd round and on his back.
Do you think you could have done anything differently with Hagler?
Now, looking back, yes. Now, if I had the opportunity to do it again, I would box him, just straight out boxing.
Hearns did outbox Sugar Ray Leonard in their classic first fight, but Leonard rescued it in the 14th, leaving Hearns heartbroken. When they met again 8 years later, Hearns floored Leonard twice and still only got a draw. Were you robbed in that fight, do you think?
He'll tell you that. Yes, I were.
Now the old foes are old friends.
I said, Ray, you know what? Now it's 1-1. Let's even the score. He says, no way, baby. No way. He don't want any of this. You know, I even tell him, I'll take it easy on you, Ray. I won't hit you so hard. No way. He don't want to hear that.
So many memories. And if you want to know why they called him the Hitman, ask Roberto Duran.
Undefeated WBA welterweight champion Thomas Hearns. WBC welterweight champion Sugar Ray Leonard. The unification of the welterweight title was the Hitman's opportunity to step out of the shadow of the Sugar Man. After avenging his loss to Roberto Duran, Sugar Ray Leonard was ready to reach for greatness. This fight would be a significant landmark in both fighters' careers.
15 rounds of boxing for the undisputed welterweight championship of the world. Introducing, in the blue corner, fighting out of Palmer Park, Maryland, weighing in at 146 pounds, the WBC welterweight champion, Sugar Ray Leonard. And in the red corner, from Detroit, Michigan, he is the WBA welterweight champion of the world, undefeated in his professional career. Introducing Thomas, the Motor City Cobra, Hearns. 15 rounds of boxing.
The referee, Davy Pearl. The judges, Chuck Finker, Dwayne Ford, Lou Tubby. And a look at the stare of Thomas Hearns. Sugar Ray Leonard continues to bob and weave, not paying any attention at all to Hearns. And for the call of this championship fight, let's go to Don Dunphy.
Thank you very much, Marv Albert. The scoring, the 10-point must. 10 points to the winner of a round, 9 or less to the loser. By 3 judges, the referee does not score. The mandatory 8 count is in effect, but the 3 knockdown rule has been waived. You can be knocked down as many times as the referee allows. A man can't be saved by the bell except in the last round. We know that Thomas Hearns is the taller of the 2. They're both wearing the white trunks, with Leonard having a red stripe around his with sugar on it. Leonard figures to do the footwork. Tommy Hearns will try to cut off the ring, try to corner him. Leonard is most dangerous with his combination punches. Hearns has a good left hand, but the power is in his right hand, and Leonard is trying to nullify that by staying away. Here's
got to do some fighting if he's going to win some points. He can't just be running this whole first round.
There hasn't been a blow scored yet. Now finally Hearns got him with a light tap to the body. Hearns looks as though he's trying to end it in a hurry. Leonard knows that, apparently. It's a battle of tactics. Now the battle is underway. They've both opened up. They both have felt leather.
Leonard tried to throw a surprise right hand and did not land.
Leonard catches that jab twice. So far, it's Thomas Hearns here in the first round. And the first round is as important as any other. Leonard is doing a lot of motion here in the heat, and that may take something out of him. Hearns is coming in a step at a time. Leonard is doing all the moving. That jab is getting closer and closer.
He's shortening the range between them as this round progresses, and it's only the first round.
Hearns is a very confident individual. We can't tell from Leonard's expression how he feels. Time running out in round one, seconds to go. A good round for Thomas Hearns. The jab has done it for him here.
Oh, look out!
Little battle after the bell.
Thomas Hearns throwing a punch at Sugar Ray Leonard after the bell.
Well, Sugar Ray had tapped him sort of playfully, but there's no play in Tommy Hearns. He's wound up so tight that he wants to fight. There is no play in Thomas Hearns. Sugar Ray Leonard has just given him a gift. He tied a nice red ribbon and said, here's the first round. He did not do any fighting, and he didn't do anything except build up Tommy Hearns' confidence. I don't understand the first round.
He did not actually throw a punch until we were halfway through that first round. And the tactic at the end of the round, similar to the maneuvers of Sugar Ray Leonard when he went up against Ayub Kalule in his last bout.
Now let's look at the end of the round and watch that. See that little tap right there? Hearns says, get your hands off me. The fight's, this is a serious business. This isn't show business. Hearns is serious.
We're ready for round two, and the question is Sugar Ray Leonard making a mistake doing all that moving under 97 degrees, maybe over 100 degrees temperature under these ring lights? Round two. Thomas Hearns, as you see, is much the taller of the two, and he's definitely trying to cut the ring.
The thing that impressed me, Don, is that he was closing the distance in order to jab with him by the end of the round. At the beginning of the round, they have this huge distance between them. So
gradually, he got close, and he's close now.
No question.
Leonard may feel, because he has gone 15 rounds twice, that perhaps Hearns can't go the distance. He's only gone 13 once. But it's a hot night here in Las Vegas under these ring lights.
The distance is very close between them as they get to the ropes. Punching distance for Hearns.
They're both very serious. Hearns seems the more serious of the two. Thomas trying to bring the guard down.
That was a nice counter move there. Hearns jabbed to the body. Leonard tried to put the right hand over the jab and missed.
Incidentally, that's no patty cake jab that Hearns is throwing. It's a good, solid left hand. This round is about half over.
Same as the first round, Don.
Much like it, Bird. Referee is Davy Pearl. He's had little to do so far. Leonard is showboating a little bit, and he's wasting time with Hearns. Hearns has no sense of humor.
Leonard wants to let that right hand fly. He's got that thing cocked, and that's what he's looking for. He's got the same wide expression in his eyes that he does when he wants to throw.
He grazed him with it. He grazed him, and that was a harder punch. .45 seconds left to go in the round. Leonard scoring. Leonard has gone flat-footed. He's not bounding around the ring as he used to in the earlier parts of this round and the first. A good jab, a good hook by Leonard.
It caught Hearns moving it away, and it was not devastating, but he did land it.
10 seconds left. Leonard is starting to fight, and this makes it interesting. Leonard back on the balls of his feet.
Sugar Ray Leonard with his most impressive moments, fighting in spurts in the second round.
But still content to give away the round. Let's take a look at this action and see what happens as Hearns has closed the distance and Leonard begins to show desire to fight. He threw a right hand. That's the first right hand that Hearns has come close to landing. It backed up Leonard, but Leonard comes back. Leonard looks like he's getting ready to start those combinations. There was a punch that Leonard landed that didn't do any damage because Hearns was already backing up. I still gave that round to Tommy Hearns. He is now given a gift of 2 rounds to Tommy Hearns.
The philosophy of Sugar Ray Leonard to try and take this fight as long as possible, particularly in this intense heat here in Las Vegas. Marv Albert with Bertie Pacheco, Don Dunphy. Round 3 coming up. Let's go back to Don.
We'll see if Leonard alters his strategy and comes out fighting as he entered the last round instead of bounding around the ring as he started it. Now he's up on his toes again. Hearns has fought the same way. 1 foot flat, the left, up on the toes of the right. Leonard apparently is trying to get Hearns off balance.
We've lost our clock for you that are watching. We're working on it and hope to put it back because it's all important when there's a knockdown. We'd like to get it to you as soon as we can.
Leonard on the move again. They both landed hard punches. Leonard may have had the harder one, but Hearns is back at him. Leonard giving it to Muhammad Ali.
Hearns went momentarily right hand crazy. He can't do that. He's got to keep that left hand going.
Over anxious. Hearns over anxious with the right, but scoring with the left.
Sugar showing that ring mastery, but in the meantime, he's not punching.
Hearns is very wild with the right hand.
He's very tight, Don. He seems very tight.
It's well for Leonard that he is. So far, the folks have gotten their money's worth. This round is about half over.
And still Leonard on his toes.
Leonard may come up with a flurry any moment. Hearns smiles.
Leonard doing that dance that Ali did and flicking a jab off the dance. Those jabs don't hurt, they look pretty.
About 50 seconds left in this round. Action slowing a little bit. Big right hand by Leonard. About 20 seconds to go as they slug. almost over. Leonard taking a beating here.
Leonard took a beating at the end of that round.
Round 4 is scheduled for 15. 15 or less. Sugar Ray, the shorter of the two. Thomas Hearns, the lanky one.
Don't you feel he's giving him too much respect? Don't you feel Sugar Ray's giving him too much respect? He's given him the first 3 rounds. I mean, he's got to start the fight.
I don't know what he can do about it, Ferdy. If he gets hit with one of those right hands, it could be over.
He's got to start fighting more and moving. The movement's okay if he fights off the movement.
He's got to throw the hook to the body and bring it up to the head, but in doing that, he's going to leave himself open for the right.
Well, he's apparently thought about fighting and winning this round because he started off fighting.
Both have great left hands.
Hearns scoring with hooks to the body. 4 or 5 unanswered jabs to the body. I'm sorry, jabs.
And now Hearns is starting to work the body. Both are going for the head with the left hand. Hearns is a better boxer than people give him credit for.
He certainly is, Don. He stood right there.
He's rolling with those punches.
He seems to be out jabbing Sugar and enjoying it. He keeps smiling at him.
Well, he's got the reach. Now he's getting Leonard off his feet. I say an early round counts as much as a scoring as a late one.
And those late ones are oh so hard to win, Don.
Right.
These easy ones are pancakes. Those later ones are devastating. All of those jabs to the body are point builders as well as debilitating Sugar Ray Leonard.
This is really a good fight.
Oh, good.
Oh, Hearns got nailed. He just stood there.
He got a good 3-punch combination in, and he stood there and smiled back at him.
Leonard doing the best he's done in the fight so far.
Yes, he has. He's catching him with that right hand after the left hand. Sugar's throwing that right hand.
A good round for Leonard.
Leonard taking some devastating punishment.
Body punches, that will do it. Those body punches with the right hand.
Leonard is getting hammered by Hearns.
Hearns can shorten up on his punches. Again they fight.
Again, punching after the bell. We saw this at the end of round 1. And again, Thomas Hearns, very effective in the final 30 seconds after Leonard had landed the excellent combination with about a minute remaining. Looks to be a sizable lump under the left eye of Sugar Ray Leonard.
Now watch as Hearns exacts his toll on Leonard for getting frisky. Leonard landed some good combinations, but Hearns is so measured in his punches. He comes right in and doesn't stop. Finally backs up Leonard into the ropes where Leonard has quit fighting. As the round ended, they exchanged hard punches after the bell. And there's more of the action that shows you how Leonard began with these combinations. There's the combination that hit Hearns, and then Hearns literally knocked him off his feet.
Once again, Thomas Hearns finishing strong at the end of the round, and we are on to round 5.
Round 5 it is. Sugar Ray Leonard, Thomas Hearns to unify the welterweight title. Hearns coming in slowly. Leonard using up energy, dancing up and down. A hot night in Las Vegas under these ring lights.
And much hotter for Sugar Ray Leonard as this young, strong, aggressive, determined Tommy Hearns is putting a jab in there. Not seen since the days of Joe Louis.
If Hearns was as effective with his right to the head as he is with his jab, this fight would be over.
Well, he's finding the range.
Right.
Leonard doesn't know how to come in without paying the toll. Every time he comes in, he has to pay that price.
That is a strong jab that Hearns is throwing out.
What I like about Hearns is he's willing to throw that jab to the body as well as to the head. Sugar Ray Leonard, ever dangerous. You never know when he can throw that powerful right hand of his.
He's the sharper puncher, but not the heavier puncher. The better boxer is Sugar Ray. But Hearns is a fine boxer himself.
Well, I can't believe it's in Angelo's game plan to give away the first 4 rounds.
Could be the first 5, the way this one's going.
Well, Tommy doesn't change. He dictates the fight. He's fighting when he wants to. Good right hand by Leonard, but doesn't quite land.
Hearns just laughs.
One good right hand doesn't neutralize 20 jabs that Hearns is landing.
Leonard off balance.
Leonard doesn't have to look for Hearns. Hearns is standing right in front of him.
Hearns is letting the energy be used up by Leonard.
And while he's letting the energy be used up, he keeps the body punches going to sap him further. Pretty soon, Sugar will be fighting on nervous energy.
Ray Leonard is full of perspiration. Hearns, not so much.
Hearns does not move much. Under 30 seconds. And Leonard still has not done anything to win this round.
He won't do it by waving the right hand that way.
Yeah, this is not Roberto Duran.
Hearns is mimicking him now. Hearns is laughing at him.
Hearns is making fun of Sugar Ray Leonard like Leonard made fun of Duran. There's the bell.
Of pantomime, not much action in round 5, but again looked to be Thomas Hearns' round.
Let's go down the corner. Listen to Angelo.
How is that right eye of Leonard?
Leonard's is starting to get a little puffy in the right eye. His left eye had been giving him trouble in training by puffing up, but it's his right eye that's getting puffed up now. Nothing is happening to Tommy Hearns.
Round 6 it is. Davy Pearl, the referee, waves them to action. And again, Leonard starts out dancing around. Hearns, fighting flat-footed, just watches him and looks for an opening.
I could not hear Angelo Dundee's instructions, but I am sure, knowing Angelo, he's saying, start fighting, baby, we're blowing this fight.
It's not that easy, Ferdy.
No?
With Thomas Hearns in front of you, it's not that easy, even for a Sugar Ray Leonard.
And even with Angelo Dundee in the corner, he can't do the fighting for you.
Meanwhile, we're in round 6. Somebody better get going. Hearns has dominated the fight since round 1.
When they call him the Cobra, they know what they're talking about. He's wound up tight as a spring. Good jab by Hearns. Snaps back Leonard's head.
Hearns doesn't know where they're coming from. I mean, Leonard doesn't know where they're coming from.
Just watch him, Don. If he misses a head, he goes to the body with a jab. The man just won't let an opportunity pass without scoring. There's one to the face.
Sugar Ray trying to open up Hearns, but not doing it too well.
Sugar Ray leans in with those body shots like that. He's going to have a right hand right over his ear to show for it.
Leonard hasn't thrown a real good combination yet in the whole fight.
Midway in the round, and still Leonard has shown no signs of offensive action.
He may be hoping that one punch will turn it his way, which is a possibility, but...
It's always possible. but not probable.
Hearns, calm, cool, collected, is making a chopping block of Leonard now. Hearns may have been hurt. Hearns, he may have wobbled and maybe he didn't.
He did wobble. It's 48 seconds left. He wobbled him. But he's recovered. He wobbled Hearns. His legs are still not the same. Now he's wobbled Leonard. Now he's wobbled Leonard.
They've both been in trouble here. This is a battle of attrition. Leonard takes a good punch. So does Hearns.
The best round for Leonard by far. Seconds to go.
Leonard is in better shape at this point.
Leonard's got him. 5 seconds.
A tremendous round for Sugar Ray Leonard. Rocking Thomas Hearns, although Hearns did come back briefly. So Sugar Ray on the other end of a shutout over the first 5, coming back strong.
Let's watch what happens to Tommy Hearns just when he has all this under control. He gets nailed. There's an uppercut that nails him. You can't quite see it on that replay. Let's see if we can catch it on this one, because it was a thing of beauty. There's the right hand. There's a hook. Yeah, left hook that came almost at an uppercut, and it wobbled Tommy Hearns.
Thomas Hearns just told Emmanuel Stewart, "I'm okay," but you have to wonder it. Sugar Ray Leonard now up on his feet and making animated motions toward Hearns.
Round 7.
And now it's a different Leonard. Now he's standing right in front of him.
It's obvious that Leonard takes the better punch of the two because he's being hit by the harder puncher. Leonard takes the better punch, no question about it.
And now Leonard is out jabbing. Whoa, what a right hand.
Leonard watching Hearns go back into his methodical style. Leonard is closer to Hearns than he's been all night. Leonard may get careless. Leonard is game, so is Hearns, no question. Two great fighters.
They're throwing their best shots at each other, Don. Hearns is playing possum right now.
Those left hooks to the body by Leonard are taking a toll. Leonard all over him. Leonard may have been hurt.
Leonard dominating this round